Welcome to today's tip. You know, we all have events that are very important to us, whether it's a big client meeting or a workshop that we're preparing for or a speech, any of those things. And one of the things that I've noticed is that when you're preparing, I'm not talking about the content and how you're going to be presenting, none of those things. I'm talking about the preparation for yourself so that you're bringing the optimal you to the situation. See, it's like preparing for an Olympic event. And if you look at athletes in their prime, they have practices that have them be at their best, so that they're physically at their best, they're mentally at their best, they're emotionally at their best, so that when they go out and they perform, they bring everything they've got to the situation. Now, it's true for all of us as we're presenting or communicating or working in any kind of business environment. We have to optimize who we're bringing to that event. There are certain practices I know for myself that before a workshop, before important meetings, I know that there are certain practices that if I don't adhere to them, I'm not as good. I don't have the same level of energy, my focus isn't as good, I get a little cloudy-headed, all of those kinds of things. So I've adopted certain practices before those events. These are like my Olympics. Some of the things that I know, and I'm not suggesting these are the right ones for you, they're the ones I found for myself, but some of the things that I do, I know that the night before a workshop, for example, I don't eat red meat. It pulls my energy down. It makes me foggy-headed. I also don't consume any alcohol. I make sure I get to bed really early, at least 8 hours of sleep. And I have several other things that I make sure that are part of my practices. This is an individual thing. You're going to learn it, trial and error. You're going to figure out the ones that are appropriate for you. And the most important thing to think about as you're considering this and identify are what are those practices that allow you to be your best. You are on, you are performing, you are there to deliver a result. How do you maximize that as a possibility? Thank you for joining me today. And please add your comments. We'd love to hear what you think about this. And we'll see you next time.